And then what to check, right? So a lot of people miss a couple of points from here. Test drive, yes, of course. On the day of purchase of the car, you really need to test drive it. Maybe you can't do this when you buy it from an auction or when you buy things online, but if you definitely buy it from a garage or a dealer, you can do this. So you can actually see the state of the car on that day. You wouldn't know its history. So that's when the MOT history comes into the place. So if you actually have the registration number of the car, you can actually check its MOT history, and it's quite easy nowadays, thanks to the British government and DVSA. So you go to this website, you start by just entering the registration number, and that's my registration number of my previously owned Skoda Fabia, and the make is Skoda. I think this is just a check, for genuine people checking it, not some random computer loading the website. So once you do that, I'll not go through the details, but you can go through my car's MOT history. It would tell you things like what have failed over the period of time. The car is more than 10-year-old now, and when you're buying an old car like that, you really need to know what issues it has got, and how early they were fixed, and the other thing is you can actually check from MOT history is you can actually check if people have actually clogged the odometer. So one factor that would affect the cost of a car is the odometer reading. So people tend to clog the odometer. So you could have a 10-year-old car that has done 200,000 miles, but someone, a mechanic, could actually trick you by changing the reading on the odometer. But that could be recorded in the MOT history. So let's say he changed it in the 11th year, the 9th year or 10th year odometer reading, if that is more than the 11th year MOT odometer reading, you know that the guy has done something really wrong. So from my car, you can actually see it's been pretty reliable. So it has done 10, 11, 20, 30. I purchased it when it was 30, and then it has done 56, and I think I didn't sell it. In fact, I gave it to a friend when it is 75,000. So roughly 75. So that is about it from this website. And then you have hpi-check. So if you're buying from a dealer, this is the best way to check the car's history, as in if you think, let's say if you're buying from a local garage, the car could be stolen from someone, right? So hpi-check tells all that. So any such financial and criminal issues related to the car would be logged into this record, and HPI would help you find it. And the pricing is not too much. I mean, the price of finding a hpi-check for a car is roughly about 10 to 20 pounds, and they vary depending on how many cars you would like to verify. And finally, if you're buying a kind of a high-end car, which is about more than 3,000 to 5,000 pounds more or plus, I tend to prefer using this service from RAC or the Automobile Association. So you can schedule an appointment with them, and they'll come to the purchase point, and they check. There are three offerings that they do. One is basic, one is comprehensive, one is advanced. So depending on what you want to check your car, you can get it done. Once again, if you're buying a 1,000-pound car, it doesn't make sense spending $239 on it. Maybe a basic 99 check is fine, and apart from other checks that you do. But if you're buying a 10,000-pound used car, this is probably something that it's worth spending on.